broadcast by the Labour Party.
The Chancellor's budget is just 5 days away, and speculation is rife. But whatever he has in store for us next Tuesday, one thing is certain. Between this autumn and next June, you'll be hit by 7 new Tory taxes, still being phased in from the last budget.
Let's try this, gentleman. Oh, can I just stop you and ask you a question? Do you know you've still got taxes being phased in from the last budget?
You mean the Tories weren't telling the truth when they said you were going to keep taxes down? I can't say I'm surprised, really, to be honest.
Excuse me, can I just ask you a question? Do you realise there are new Tory taxes hanging over from the last budget?
I did hear something about that, actually. Very disappointing.
Do you know anything about them?
Well, I noticed that Myris is being allowed to wither on the vine.
I think it's absolutely disgusting. You can't trust them. I mean, you don't know what they're going to do next, do you?
What are these new Tory taxes? They're the round-the-back taxes that the Tories hope you won't notice, phased in sneakily over time. Tax number 1. As from last month, you're paying more for your car insurance. Tax number 2. You're paying more to insure your home and its contents, another tax that started last month. Tax number 3. You'll pay more for petrol and diesel, starting now. Tax number 4. You'll pay tax every time you fly from an airport. £5 for UK and European flights, £10 everywhere else, starting now. Tax number 5. The allowance for married couples will go down, so your tax will go up, starting next April. Tax number 6. Mortgage interest relief will be cut to 15%, so your mortgage goes up, starting next May. And starting next June, the unfairest tax of all. VAT on fuel goes up to a whacking 17.5% in Tory tax number 7. 7 new Tory taxes, still hanging over from the last budget, with another Tory budget just around the corner.
Well, what's clear is that the Chancellor on Tuesday will confirm the biggest tax rise in history, that tax rises are the equivalent of 7p in the pound more on income tax, and these tax rises are being spread around. A tax on airports, a tax on insurance, more tax on fuel, and of course reduced help for people with their mortgages. And all these tax rises are not to build for the future, they're not to make for better schools or hospitals or to improve our public services. These tax rises are being introduced to pay the costs of Conservative economic failure.
What do you think of the 7 Tory tax increases?
Not much. Step in the wrong direction.
Why?
You take on a mortgage, for instance, for 20 years, not for the life of government.
People on low incomes, people who are old, people who are unemployed are going to be very badly hit by it indeed, and I can't see how they're going to manage.
Is there anything that hits you particularly?
Mortgage hits me. You know, it affects all the average working people.
I think the one that worries me most is home insurance, because I can barely afford to insure anything now.
I object to the marriage allowance going down.
The airport tax. I do a lot of travelling into Europe to do business.
Electricity and gas are necessities for all ages and all incomes.
The airport tax, I've just paid for a holiday in August and we had to pay £10 per person extra, which I think is very bad.
What do you think of the 7 Tory tax increases?
I think they're abominable. It's robbing the poor to pay the rich.
Look, they've had 15 years to get it right. Not 15 months, 15 years, and they failed. Our economy has grown slower than other countries. The living standards of the average person have fallen behind those in other countries, and we've got large numbers of people unemployed. Now, we are only going to succeed if we modernize our industry, if we invest in our people, if we get ahead of the game in new technology. And that can only be done in the way that Labour says. The Tories have failed. We can succeed.
But that's for the future. Until we get a new government, you're looking at 7 pence more tax in every pound you earn, and 7 new Tory taxes only just beginning to bite. If you would like to join the Labour Party, please call 081 200 0200 or write to us at the Labour Party, Free Post, London SE17 1BR.
That was a party political broadcast by the Labour Party, and it can be seen again with subtitles on BBC 2 at 10:30.